Hello everybody. Today we're going to be doing the Critical Mass campaign. Rumors persist that there were other bunkers out there. How many of these things did they make back then? Pockets of survivors begin to emerge, seeking to carve out a new life for themselves among the ruins of the past. Signs of life. Early on in the outbreak, there were two bunkers built in the same region. Now survivors emerged to reunite for a better future together. Ooh. So we got two good ones. The Cub Scout. I'm going to pick Cub Scout this game. And Praise Provis, of course. So the nice part about the Cub Scout is they're going to be constantly revealing territories for us. Now, it is a lot more expensive to explore with the Cub Scout. Yeah. I'm not going that way, over the hill. We'll slowly explore the region for free. Ordering her to explore a specific reason costs more. So, it's very nice at the start and throughout the game because as long as we can stabilize and not die and not have the reputation drop very fast from objectives, we will eventually just explore everything for free. And then all we have to worry about is claiming territories. But what I'm going to do off the bat is everything that's cheap, I'm going to do already. So this already costs 4. And I don't want her to explore an area that only costs 1 to explore. I'd rather her explore these very expensive territories than this. Perfect. To claim the marked area. There we go. Boom. Explored for free. Now there are zombies there. And we should probably get some fighters or technology. I think I'm going to go for the fighters. Just because they might... There is a chance that they'll come attack this province. Now claim the marked area. Now there are zombies in here. And there are pockets here. So we're going to place these here. And I'm going to go for a level of technology now. Simply because technology is always nice to get. Another thing we'll probably want to get is some firewood splitters. And we'll get some toilets to make people happy. Perfect. So explored for free. Now, I do gotta say, the first time I went through this, my game did crash, and my recording got corrupted. We'll rescue them. And I do know what we have to do. Essentially, we'll claim this area. We'll search the area looking for survivors. Then we gotta go around here and find another bunker. I think we're gonna do relaxation. We get a bit of strength, but we also get more morale. And I'm not too worried about exploring, simply because we will be able to do it easily. Yeah, so find the other bunkers. So once we get this, we gotta search all of these, looking for people. We are gonna get some of that going. And because we have 2 areas for firewood, we shouldn't have to worry too bad about it. About our first winter this year. We should be able to keep up with the fuel production. Now what we might run out of is food. Okay, yep, they're coming to attack. But we should be alright. Yeah. So we're producing 2. We're not doing too bad. I will build another lumber yard. And I'll claim this area too. Okay, they're just walking around. So what I'm going to do is I'll go over here and we'll taunt these guys over. Yeah. So they got claimed. Oh, they're coming. Yeah, so they have infestations all over. So ideally, we'll want probably at least 2 fighters. Or, yeah, 2 fighters before we try to clear them out. We do have quite a bit of time before people start getting impatient, though. Which is very nice. Build another lumberyard. And we do have lots of food around, so we shouldn't be too worried about food. Now I'm going to taunt these guys over because they already came to attack. And in my first playthrough for this, hopefully in this run we can get some upgrades to our fighters after beating them. In my first playthrough I didn't get any, which kinda sucks because they really do help increasing strength in certain areas. But hopefully we get lucky this time. Yeah, so another infestation over here. But we're gonna claim this zone and hopefully we're able to keep it. And I'll just get started on searching because it does take a long time to search for stuff. It's not instant. So the quicker we can start a few of these things, the better. We're just about to get through our first winter, which is nice. Yeah, we're almost out of food. So bam, we found them. Research technology level 3. I think we're gonna get some more food going before we do that. Perfect. So now we shouldn't have any problem with food. And because of that, I'm gonna build 2 more huts. And you're continuing to explore. Now there are some deer over here, which would be very nice to get. But these areas are getting very expensive now. Yeah. So here's the problem we're going to keep facing. They're going to continually attack us over and over again. Oh, and now they're bringing in reinforcements. This is why we are going to need more technology and we're going to need more fighters. There we go. But we should be able to win this fight. And we're going to go for another level of technology. And then we're probably going to have to work on morale boosting stuff because I've been kind of ignoring it for a while. And once our population grows, they're going to get very mad that there's not stuff there that they want. Yeah. So kitchens, for example, they really want them now because it's been a long time and the population is growing. And that's our next objective. So what might be a good idea is clearing out this pocket, because this pocket is pretty isolated. It's not super strong. And we're eventually either going to want this grain, or I think we'll do the grain field. We'll claim it. I think these guys can take it on now. Now that we have technology 3, they should be decently strong. Nope. Are they? Nope. We'll taunt them over. 28. We should be fine. Now we can get another fighter. We'll get him training instantly. Because it does take a bit of time to train them up. It's kind of like Rebel Inc., as in, the more you get, the longer it takes. Or kind of the opposite. We'll get us town square. Winter is coming. It is coming up around the horizon. So we will probably want to start building more storage for food, for example. Because we're not going to be able... Well, we could always claim this to help. Yeah. To help our food worries. Yeah. So even with reinforcements, we're barely winning. But that's okay. As long as we can continue to clear out these zones, it'll make our lives easier in the long run. So you're going to easily win that, so we'll send these guys up to stop them from taking this. Perfect. So now we don't really have to worry about any zombies over here coming into our territory. We can just focus on trying to clear out some zombies here, which will make our lives a lot easier. I'm also going to get more storage for firewood. Yep. Oh, there's 2 deer over here. So if we are having food problems, we can just come over here. Now, these guys are probably going to come help. Now, I think we should be able to take them with reinforcements, hopefully. Yeah. 40, even if these guys join, they'll probably only get up to like 24 or something. Now, I'll taunt these guys over. Because once we cleanse, they're going to send all the zombies they can to try to stop us in adjacent tiles. And I would rather just kill them now before all the extra zombies spawn. Rather than them all ganging up at us at once. And having to run away. Yeah, so we're using a lot more firewood than we need. Our food should be alright. And if we need to, we can just claim here and we can get some farms going. And we'll cleanse this area. Yeah, so they spawned even more zombies, and they're going to come help them. But because we already cleared them all out, it should be pretty easy. There we go. Yeah. And they're going to come again. But easy. Yeah, so they're very angry now at us. Okay, we definitely need more firewood splitters. Explored over half of the region, that's good. And with that, we're probably going to want to build another house, because people are going to start getting very impatient at us for not doing stuff. Well... And one of the things is, too, is it does take time to get your population up. Oops. Otherwise, this game has been going very well so far. We'll cleanse this area. We're gonna explore here. Now we could have, because we're gonna have to come here, I believe, we could have just decided to go this way. Which could have been a smarter idea, but these guys, no matter what, they're going to always keep attacking across here. And even if we give up this area, they're just going to move on to the next one and the next one, so we'll have to deal with them eventually. So I'd rather, let's just get rid of them now and not have to worry about them. We'll claim this area and we'll get a hunt. Actually, we'll get level 2 hunting lodge going. This will stabilize our food from now on. Well, not anymore. Population grew, so... Yeah, that was actually kind of a close winter. Built that, but now that summer, build 2 more houses. Is it here? Maybe it's somewhere else, the bunker is, but... yeah, so zombies are running around, that's fine, we don't care. What would really be nice, too, is a second build team at this point. And I'll build some more wood storage. So another thing I think we should probably go for is another level of technology soon. And that'll help heal our fighters faster as well, which will be very important. Yeah, so they're just going to keep running until they run into our guys. So we have another zone here, and I do believe this is the last zone besides when we open the bunker and we're gonna run into a ton of zombies. Yep. And we will probably want to clear these zones simply because we're gonna want to be able to fight in claimed territory where we get more bonuses. Yeah, we'll go for another level of technology. And we'll go for kitchen, just to make the people happy. And the nice part, too, about the Explorer 2 is look at all the territory she's explored for free. We haven't had to waste any of our stamina. Oh, sorry, burps. I haven't had to waste any of my stamina looking for any of this territory. She's just done it naturally. And she's a very, very good... well, it depends on the mission, but she's a very good advisor.
Hey!
Food. We throw a bunch away. And we invented pickling. Built some improved houses. Do we not get medical herbs? Oh, there we go. Yep. Yep, here they come. They're coming across the bridge again. If we do, if she does explore this area, I think we will clear it out simply because our fighters are full. They're all healed up. They're very strong at this point. So I think we'd be able to take it in unclaimed territory. Man, people are getting mad. They want Bab's house, and they want taverns. And they want fire pits. We can do that. Yep, here they come. But again, very weak. Beat them off. Beat them instantly, essentially. I think we'll go with strength. I have a lot of authority. And strength, getting a little more fighter strength isn't a bad thing at all. That, we'll build some more improved houses, and we'll get another kitchen. And we'll start collecting herbs so we can build healing huts. Now, I'll just get this built so we can get through this, because people are starting to get impatient about it. About our lack of progress. Send lots of help, it's fine, we can spare the wood. Alright, there we go. How strong are you? 20? I think we can clear this out. And when we get to 7, we will be able to get another fighter as well. Which we will probably need. medical huts are needed. They should be fine, though, because we're producing one. And here comes winter again. Build a better hunting lounge to get a bit more food. That's another nice thing about technology, is being able to build more in your territories. Another one. I think we're gonna need more food. That's complete. Yeah, so open the bunker. I believe the bunker is here. I think we already skipped an objective, but I'm gonna wait for that. I want to clear out this pocket of zombies first before we open the bunker. And I'm also gonna get this so we can get a bit more food for the winter, because I think we're gonna need it, and then we'll taunt these zombies. Kind of a bad time to taunt, because these guys are probably gonna join the fight. But I think we'll be okay. Build another hut. Get a bit more food. Make it official. Morale. Yep. Oh, so we got an upgrade. This is very nice. Swamps. There's not very many swamps out here. Strength is always nice. I think scavenging will be good. As much as the strength in this map will be really good, occasionally getting resources is really nice. It's not necessary, it just helps a lot, especially in winter. Because they can get anything. They can get a little more firewood. We could get a little more food randomly. We got some more wood. Okay. After that, we should be fine on the food situation, I believe. Perfect. Another infestation cleared out. We might as well go clear these zombies out. I don't think they'll join the fight, but you never know. Then we'll start claiming up this land. Oh, there's more zombies here. We do need to train up another fighter, though. We could try, because I believe they spawn here. We could try to claim all of this, which I think we'll do. And then we'll hope they attack the center one. And if we can have reinforcements from both sides, I don't think they'll be able to beat that. And we'll train another fighter. We could also go for another level of technology to make our fighters even stronger. We still have a lot of reputation, though. Okay, we explored this area. Yeah, we scouted everything, so that's another morale boost. I think we'll go clear these guys out simply because we're still waiting for our fighters to train, and maybe we'll get a bonus. You never know. Oh, the water. Yeah, so with it consuming that much, might as well just build a bunch of wells. Just in case. Yeah, playground, fuel, Nice. So water shouldn't really be a problem anymore. Even though we're consuming basically as much as we're using, but... Nice. Yep. So the zombies are all gone, so that's another big morale boost. Okay, so we got all our fighters. Perfect. Send wood. We don't have to claim this spot either. Because it kind of seems like they have two paths they'll go down. They'll either flood down this one, or they'll flood down this one. Ideally, if we do, we'd want them to flood down this one because we can retreat and heal. But let's see what happens. Yeah. It's only 10? Oh yeah, here they come. They're swarming. Oh, they're splitting up though. Yeah, look at them flood in. But that's weird. That's weird though. The first time they all hit just one swordsman. But this time they like split up and they hit like 3 different swordsmen. Maybe that's a tactic you can use in this game. Because before I didn't know the zombie horde was gonna come, so I didn't prepare as well. But maybe that's a tactic for trying to clear out areas. Yeah. Yeah, this is going a lot better. We're actually killing good clumps. Maintain 70 morale. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that went a lot smoother than it did the first time. Because first time I did it, I was just snaking my troops back across here. We were getting some kills, but we're losing territories. It was kind of like just trading space for time. Oh, and we have rocks now. Rocks are another resource that we'll eventually need to build like marketplace and training grounds. And all these fun things. Yeah, but that actually went very smoothly. And there we go. 5 stars. Very nice. Give it a thumbs up. And what do we got? Change. Pathfinders. So this is what I was talking about before. Fighters reduce the cost of claimed and explored costs. So basically, if they're not healing, they're not fighting, they're not doing anything, they'll either make territory you put on cheaper over time, or explored areas cheaper. So essentially, if you can get fighters at the start of the game, you can reduce places, as long as it's kind of a mix of balance, as you don't want your fighters always doing it if they're low on health, but at the same time, making stuff cheaper really helps later in the game. So this was the first level. We're going to move on to the second one in the next video. Have a great day.